Our friends, welcome to the channel. Bob here, and we're doing we're doing a Project Gorgon video today. We're going to get myself and Kame, who is a friend of the channel. We're going to get we're going to unlock the fairy race. And just let you know, if you look on the map here, there's an activator that you need to click, and then you need to fight a boss who drops a key to get into the Winter Nexus. Now you might already, you guys might already have access. Not me. There you go. I do feel so sorry for more experienced players when I play, because as you know, I flip-flop between MMOs. My character never quite gets to where it should be. Yeah. And so they're always a lot more experienced than me. Stick the key into the portal. Yeah, so the fairy race is a new race that's unlocked. You get some bonuses for animal handling, apparently, which is definitely my thing. So I'm kind of thinking about leveling up a new character. So there'll be a lot more Project Gorgon videos coming, hopefully. Yeah. Which is a good thing, because as I said before, it's the most interesting MMO that I've played, really, and I can't really give you any reasons to why I'm not playing it more, apart from the fact that just playing too many MMOs. That might be too loud, I'm not sure. Let's check it out. That's settings. Audio. Of course, any professional types would have had this sorted out a long time ago, but not myself. There we go. Still, Kame is a super character. So, yeah, it still seems too loud to me. Sorry. Let's just turn the sound kind of there. Yeah, he's a super duper dude. So, got a great character. They're quite tough. Yeah, so I was kind of thinking about doing a general video about or is there more than one? I think there might be, yeah. I was thinking of doing a general video about general winter time gameplay, which might seem quite strange at the moment, but the weather has become I'm not going to defeat this thing on my own. The weather has become a bit colder here in the UK. Nearly. Okay. You have died. Respawn. Where do we respawn? Just up here? Yep. Let's go again. Let's not look at the floor, though. These dudes are well tough. Okay. Yeah, they're hard. I'm not going to do anything other than nothing, basically. Ooh, look at that. Nice. Oh, no room in inventory. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm the worst. Literally the worst. Ah, jeez. Okay. I don't want that. Literally the worst player in the whole world. I bet what's probably happening here is I've kind of made a bit of a boo-boo with regards to stuff while Kame is dying. A Fey Warg. That'll be knocked over. Yeah, these guys are pretty tough. Whew, okay. So winter trolls are not to be trifled with at all. What is that? No, okay, I'm just going to ignore that and I'm just going to help Kane, because otherwise, yeah, this just becomes bad. Kind of, I'm not really sure. I think this is probably different to what we were expecting, maybe. I'm sure Kane could solo this stuff. But yeah, it's all new for me. I love the dungeon design and stuff in the game. Like the caves really feel quite cave-like, and you do get some lovely lighting and stuff. Oh, there's some NPCs talking here. That's quite interesting. Oh, holy smokes. What I do like about the game is that it's a small team, very small team. Literally 2 or 3 people, I think, which, as I've said before. But when stuff goes in, it generally goes in fairly finished and complete, you know, not bug-free. But yeah, this when they put quests and zones and stuff in, they do tweak things. Obviously, it's an MMO, but I just do feel that there's, yeah, maybe there's just a, you know, being ex-devs from Asheron's Call, which was definitely a super dupery game. Yeah, I just feel that maybe they've just got a bit more currently going on, a bit more understanding of MMOs. These trolls are super duper hard, but I think we will prevail. Just a quick tip. It's something that I've learned to my cost in the past in various situations, but don't for something like this I wouldn't bury the corpses. I wish I remembered. It came me going, oh, for God's sake, this bloke. Because the mobs just come back quicker, basically, if you bury the corpses. And I think in a situation like this, where we're not 100% sure what we're doing, yeah, that's probably not the best option. I thought I'd fallen down a hole there. But I like this. It's like a tough dungeon crawl. Yeah, these trolls are vicious. Wonder what their now what am I doing? Why am I not? I think because my character's kind of in that situation around where your skills are around level 60, where I'm not really, I'm kind of, my equipment is generally just not good enough. It hasn't been good enough for quite some time. A spy portal? What the hell is that? Hopefully that was a good idea. Yeah, I think my equipment has always been subpar generally, and when I come back to the game, I kind of spend a lot of time. Well, I spend my time in the game kind of working on that, which is probably not the best thing to do. And nothing else kind of generally really gets done, as far as like adventuring and just doing general stuff goes. And I kind of need to try and find out a way of, you know, I think part of the problem, as you probably know, is just sticking with classes, really, just not sticking with classes, or skill trees, or whatever you want to call it. I think that was a mistake there. I think I just maybe healed the mob a bit. Interesting to see in a minute how much damage I'm actually doing. If I'm doing any. I think I probably am. Let's just have a quick look. Autopsy. Oh yeah, Kane did like 8,000 damage. I did 3,000. Oh, he's got some nice werewolf stuff going on, that's good as well. I think that werewolf's got there's a lot of DPS. Yeah, so this is a dungeon crawl it's turned into, slowly making our way through. And this seems to be what you have to do if you want to get the fairy skills. The fairy race, I should say. Really difficult. It looks as though piercing is the way to go against these mobs. Yeah. They seem to be vulnerable to... Is that a piercing skill? Yeah, that seems to be what they're vulnerable to. I stay out of the way. I love the zone. It's really nice. I'm going to move up. Hopefully lower skills doesn't mean that you aggro stuff. Oh, it's a mob. 10k hit points, holy smokes. Let's see if I can catch it on fire. Looks like it. Cool. I'm not sure if we've killed. Oh, nice magical items again. I'm not sure if things have changed, like what should we call it? Things like like resistances for. I'm just dropping this stuff, so I've got some space. Resistances for damage, that kind of thing. I know that armor has a big impact. I'm not sure if they still do, but I seem to remember that when veteran players started a new character, they would transfer over high armoured equipment to their twink, basically. Yeah, I love these areas. Trying not to aggro stuff. This is the lycanthropy skill, which is one of the most, just one of those really interesting things in the game. You know, where it's kind of tied to the real moon phases. So when you're troll aggro from a long way away. Yeah. So when you're, I love this troll model. Look at that. That's brilliant. Now that's not a Unity asset, is it? Or is it? I really don't know. I love the design. Look at I like the bones skeletal structure coming out of the coming out of the arms there. That's really good. Nice. What do these trolls generally drop? What is that? Fear oil. Okay. Not doing anything. No, not a sausage. Oh, okay. Definitely doesn't like piercing, I've discovered. Glowing crystals, I guess you can, I think you can mine and stuff. Yeah, so like lycanthropy, so that being tied to real world moon phases, where when there's a moon, you know, when it's a full moon in our real world, then you're permanently a werewolf in game for however long, for 2 or 3 days, however long that takes, essentially. Yeah, really interesting. Loads of interesting things like that. Holy smokes. Okay. I don't think we've got any hope here. Oh, they didn't aggro me. Oh, hang on. I'll stay out of the way. I don't think there's anything I could have done there. No, they're going to aggro me anyway. Okay, let's run. Run away. Oh, there's one. Oops. God damn it. Loads of spawns. I think this kind of game, I know the sort of stuff that I do is probably quite, you know, I don't think it probably really shows off this game in, you know, the sort of light that it probably deserves to be shown off in. But I think definitely this kind of dungeon crawl thing where you're looking at, you can see different mobs and stuff. I think it's definitely a better way. There we go. Definitely needs piercing. Yeah, I've got another piercing skill I'll have to check. Got it. Oh, can't spell. What you can do, I think, is you can click information, and it tells you when you've killed enough of the mobs, it tells you which ones what they're vulnerable to and what they're not vulnerable to, that kind of thing. So these are vulnerable to crushing. So even though it doesn't do a huge amount, that's definitely auto heals unless on fire. Okay, that's my that's what I should be doing there, Bob. There we go. Remember to put them on fire. Just dropping some of this stuff, so I'll read that later. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, so I hope this kind of gives you more of an idea of the game rather than the usual just running around the same zones that I normally do. That I do want to try and avoid in the future. Yeah, much more of an interesting game, interesting dungeon. Looks lovely, much better gameplay. Kind of got a, you know, tactics. Try to use tactics here, pulling stuff. We've got two here. I'm not sure what Kane thinks, but I will get in there. Need to set them on fire. Yeah, so there's some tactics here, definitely, like setting them on fire. Otherwise they just auto-heal. Nice. Simple stuff, but it's if you don't know it, and only really, you can only, if you know, obviously it says here, look, auto-heals and that's on fire. So that's the thing to do. Check its resistances so you can see what it takes more damage from. Oops. I do find myself in the game, I think maybe it's because I've got staff and maybe it's just the staff and the battle chemistry. Maybe the cooldowns on the skill is just quite high, so that's a bit of an issue. I'm going to take the blood because I don't know what that's for. It might be something interesting. Magical items as well I should be picking up. Because, yeah, loot is still a thing for me. But definitely remembering not to bury them. think I noticed that my the cold spell heals the winter trolls, which is yeah, not unusual. I need to see if I've got any different piercing skills, which I don't think I have. I should probably check that. That would be what someone an experienced player would do. Let's go down to the staff. Lunge is piercing, but very low. I think strategic thrust is currently what I'm using. I'm only using level 4 though, so let's upgrade that. As you can see, just come back to the game, pretty new, need to be working some stuff out. So we're clear. Oh, nice. Cool. Interqueers rule for the next 20,000 years. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the quest we've got to do is free some fairies, basically. Yeah. Training. Oh. Shops. Oh, what can she buy? Oh, not too much. Someone else to raise favour with, it looks like. And she's got some quests as well. Yeah, so we've got to release some fairies. So this is really good. I'm enjoying this. This is what it's all about. And obviously, thanks to Kane, who's helping me. Getting some more, getting some different footage to what I'm used to. Oops, bloody hell, there's loads of winter trolls here. Oh, strange chest. Let's check it out. Check it out. Oh, I just got loads of stuff. Oh, jeez. I'll just drop all this stuff that I can get at any time. I'm not really planning on playing a staff battle chemist particularly, but it's just the best. Just generally the best skills that I've got at the moment. So it can't be done in places I haven't. Okay. to be done. Places. Okay. I think he's telling me to look at where we've already been. I'm not sure. So I'm not sure if let's sort it out in a minute. I should probably put another piercing skill on just for these spy portals because they're quite. Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm just, you know. There we go. let's do another piercing skill. Pin. Let's put pin on. Just I think it'll probably just make it better for those. Oops. Ugh. I'm certainly getting some staff XP, that's for sure. I'm getting a lot of combat wisdom, which I think is another skill tree, but I'm not quite sure what it does. I'm not sure. I don't know if this would have all changed when the fairy race came in with regards to, you know, dungeon layout and stuff, or if the Winter Nexus is still the same as it was. I think what I'll do is, oh, I know you guys don't mind a long video. There we go. It was 2 piercing skills now. So maybe that's better. Holy smoke. That's crazy. I wonder if this has been changed as well. Oh, jeez. Star's got a nifty little skill here called blocking stance, and it kind of, yeah, prevents, I think, melee damage for a period of time. Yeah, this is a proper crawl. I think what I'm going to do is stop the video here, then I'll come back when we maybe is near to what we need to be doing. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, I think we might have found something. We might have found the prisoners. Tough going though, really. Like, I've never been able to have done this without that came along. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm looking at a map on the wiki, and it looks as though maybe when the fairy thing was changed and Sunvale was changed and stuff, maybe this zone was changed as well. I'm really not sure. Yeah, but there's some super duper high level trolls in here now. Yeah, these winter dudes. Maybe they're all always here. No idea. Let's get some fire on the dudes. But I think we had another death, but I think we're slowly making our way there. Just trying to stay ahead of the spawns, basically. Cool, look at this. This is really nice. I'll get the my job's been to get the spy portals, because you can only get them. Oh jeez. I had no idea you needed winter prize. That is so frustrating. Ah, we got all the way here and there's no flipping winter prize. Oh well. Maybe it's mined here. Okay, apparently they're easy to get. We'll go and get some winter prize and come back. Hello guys, welcome back again. So I think we've found the winter prize. Yeah, so remember if you come to do this, this is what you need. Let's get in there quick. Ooh. Okay, so watch out for the faces of death as well. Oh, a Strigger Drainer. Mr. Strigger. Not too tough though. Ah, there's 4. Yep, quest done. Okay. Let's fire away. Let's go and Let's find our way back. I'll come back when we get to the end. Hello guys, welcome back. So I'm just going to talk to Fazzy. Fairy race unlocked. Woohoo! All done. There we go. Fairy race unlocked. All done. So the fairy race is, we can play a fairy basically, and they're better at animal handling and stuff. Yeah, they get some innate bonuses, I think, to ice magic as well. And I kind of like ice magic. Oh, I love animal handling, but I love ice magic as well. So I'm not sure if that's a good combination synergy wise. But anyway, it's yeah, it's a thing now. So I can check that out and I'll do a video of it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Thanks to Kame, of course, and always helps me out with stuff. I think there are a number of things in the game that I probably wouldn't have done. I think if it wasn't for him. So yeah, thanks very much.